Yeah, well, it's been a rotation week, but it's also been a rotation year. You and I have been talking about this all year long, from value to growth, back to growth, into value. And look, I think, with the focus this week being the Fed and being Omicron, I didn't really think there was a lot that surprised us, quite frankly. But I think the fact that we were up 24% headed into this week, that actually created more volatility. The Fed was no surprise, not at all. We knew they were going to taper. We knew they were going to taper more, and that's what they did. We knew that there were going to be dot plots that were a little bit more hawkish, and they were. So they're going to raise rates 3 times. I've been saying we should embrace taper. We should embrace even tightening, because we don't need emergency monetary policy. Not when you see growth of 8-9% this quarter alone. Sure, that's not sustainable. Maybe we get back to 4%, but it's still next year. But it's still going to be above trend growth, and that's good. We don't need the Fed to put the pedal to the metal on monetary policy. And then, of course, it's inflation. Inflation's everywhere. Pick your gauge, what you want to look at. Is it wages? Is it labor costs? Is it employment cost index? Rents? It's commodities still. It's food. It's healthcare. So they had to act. What I thought was interesting, Wilf, is that you had the Bank of England. They raised the BOJ. They're going to end some of their QE by March. And you had the Bank of Russia continuing to tighten their 7th increase this year. So we're at an inflection, I think. And that's why I think, to answer your question, we're all over the place, right? Because we just don't know how it's all going to settle out. On Omicron, look, we don't know. We know it's a little less severe. Hospitalization rates are coming down, but we know it's more transmissible. So I think, and there's a lot of things that we're seeing now, they're going to see partial closure. So let's see. It's going to impact the economy, but I think it's going to be short-lived. And I think we still have a lot of pent-up demand in this economy. So stay with the barbell, because we can't handle all these rotations every day and outperform.